Hello everyone, welcome back. So today's talk concept is going to be on few of C interview questions related to if else conditional statement and few related to one of the looping concept, that is while looping concept. Okay, few questions I'm going to touch upon while looping concepts. Okay, so let's move on to the first question, the code snippet that is given. There's a global variable declaration here, a, where the value has been initialized with 0. So come inside the main method. What is happening here? If of what is a value 0, it will replace 0 equal to a value 0. Okay, so if 0 equal to 0, when we visualize 0 is equal to 0, but how will the system understand? So if it is true value, 0 is equal to 0. If it is true value, it will be replaced by 1. Okay, the entire expression, this is an expression, right? This will be replaced by 1 if it is true value. True value means non-zero value, so this is true. Okay, please do remember, for any true values, it should be a non-zero value. What are non-zero value? It can include negative numbers followed by positive numbers. Okay, but what are false values? False value means it will be replaced by 0. So this you have to understand. Okay, this is a basic concept for you when you should understand when we are dealing with conditional statements and looping concepts. Fine, if the condition is true, then it will be replaced by 1. If the condition is given by any integer value, then if it is a non-zero, might be negative number or positive number. Okay, any number, those numbers are considered to be true values. False values mean 0. Okay, so now this particular expression will be replaced by 1, which is true. So it prints hello welcome. So let me run the code. Hello welcome is the output. Got it? So let's move on to the second question. What is the second question? Please go through the second question. What is the second question? Now there are two variables with value x equal to 1, y is equal to 1. Now come here, come to this particular, see how I'm actually tracing the code. If of x plus plus means it is post increment. So the current value of x will be 1. So it is replace x plus plus with 1 followed by y plus plus is 1. Okay. So 1 is equal to 1, it is true. So this will be replaced by 1. Okay, the entire expression will be replaced by 1, which is nothing but true. Since it is true value, I'm replacing it with 1. Okay, it enters the if conditional statement. What is the output I'll get? I'm getting two outputs. What is that? X minus minus, y minus minus. But after this, it is x plus plus, right? Current value of x is used here. After the expression evaluation, what is the value of x? X equal to 2, y is equal to 2. Okay, so now when I'm printing the value of x and y, it is x minus minus, it is again post decrement. So x value will be 2. What is y value? 2. So I have to get the answer 2 followed by 2. Let me run the code. So it is 2 by 2. Okay, got it? The next question, third question. What is the third question? So I am declaring the three variables as constant using hash defined preprocessor directive. X value is equal to -1, y is 0, z is equal to 1. Okay, now come inside the main method. What is if of, what is y? Y is 0 here, right? So 0. Now the condition is 0. What do you mean by y of 0? It is false, right? Since it is false value. If it is false, it doesn't enter line number 11. So it goes to else if part. What is else if part? Else if of, what is x value? -1. Is -1 a true value? Yes, it is non-zero. So it is true. It enters the else if portion. Line number 13 will be executed. I'll get hello. It doesn't enter else because else if is executed. So the output should be hello. See, I'm getting the answer as hello here. Okay. Got it? So now let's move on to the next question. Question number 4. What is question number 4? If of true, please make a note. Within the condition, there is a variable keyword true, right? Please note it down. In C programming, true, there's no keyword like true. Okay, so it will throw a compilation error. Now let us run. It will be easy for you to understand. True is undeclared, so it is considering true as a variable name. It's throwing an error. True is undeclared. Okay, so compilation error because true is not a keyword in C programming language. Next one, there are three variables a, b and c with value 1, 0 and 1. Okay, now, how many expressions are there? Previous examples, we had considered only one expression, right? Either a equal to a or a equal to b. Okay. Now it is plus plus c, one expression, b second expression, c a plus plus third expression. Now we'll see how exactly the compiler evaluates the expressions. First, it moves from left to right. Plus plus c becomes pre-increment, so c values become 2. b comma a plus plus. Okay, now the first one is evaluated, then it skips, it moves to the second one. Okay, if of b 2 comma, what is b value? 0, then a plus plus. Then for the third time, third expression is evaluated, 2 comma 0 comma, what is a plus plus? It is post increment, so it will be 1, right? Now, out of these three, which value will it take? It takes the last expression, the recent expression that was evaluated. So, it will be if of 1. What is if of 1? Number 1, right? It is true value. So, which means it enters if conditional statement and it prints the value A, B and C, right? So, what is the output? What is the answer of A? After this expression, it is A plus plus. So, A value would have become 2 from 1, comma. What is B value? No change. So, B value will be 0. What is C value? C is equal to plus plus C, so C value should obviously be 2. So I have to get the answer 202. Let's check whether we are getting the answer 202. So it is 202. Got it? Then we'll move on to the next question. These are the basic concepts which you have to understand. Okay, this is very interesting, quite interesting here. Character array which is initialized with a null character. Understand, it is null character, backslash 0 means null character. So here, if an expression, right? Some condition. Instead of expression, there is a printf statement. It is a valid C programming instruction. We can write scanf statements, we can write printf statements, we can write any expression, multiple expressions, single expressions, and so on. Okay. So if printf, what will printf do? It prints that is being specified onto the terminal, right? What is the value? I'm printing the value of a. What is a? It is a character array. What is the input there? Null character, which means it is not printing anything. If it is not printing anything, what is the return statement of printf? 0. Correct. Please do watch my previous video to understand how printf statements will work. Printf will print the string that has been specified, and the return value of printf, after printing, what is the return value of printf? The number of characters it has printed. Now printf null character, it is not printing anything, which means it will return 0. So what is 0? If of 0, it is false. Please watch my C interview questions on printf statement so that it will be easy for you to understand. So it is false, right? It moves to else part. Now I'll get the output as else block is executed. Let's check that. Else block is executed. Okay, correct. Now the next question, question number 7, same thing. If of printf of 0, now it is not backslash 0, it is 0. So output 0 will be printed. I'll get the first output as 0. What is the return statement? How many characters it has printed? 0 has only one character. So 1 will be the return value. If of 1 is true or false, it is true. So it enters the if conditional statement. What is the output I get? If block is executed, right? First 0 will be printed followed by if block is executed. Let's check. So 0 if block executed. 0 if block executed. Got it? Next one. Question number 8. What is question number 8? Hash define x as 0. Now specifying x value as 0. It will come here. If print f, if of printf, it is printing 0. So in the output I'll get 0. Then what is the return value of this print of 0? It is 1, right? Is 1. Then equal to what is x value? 0. If x equal to 0, 1 equal to 0, no, it is false, right? So it will be if of 0, it is false. So I'll move to the else part. Else block is executed. What is the output? I'll get 0 followed by else block is executed. Let's check. So good. 0 else block is executed. So the flow is correct. We are going on the right path. Next, we'll move on to the next question. Question number 9. Okay, question number 9. Int a equal to 10, b equal to 20. Observe the code snippet here. If of not operator of printf, there is a single space. There is a space here, which means a space is displayed. Printf will display a single space. Single space is also a character, right? Now, how many characters it has printed? Single character means 1. So return value of that printf will be 1. If I give two spaces, then the return value of this, if I give two spaces, return value of this will be 2. Okay. If of not of 2, let me give two spaces and teach you. If of not of 2, which means if of 2 is true value. What is not of true value? 0, false. So the condition is false. You got it? If of not of true is if of false. So it moves to else part. Else part, what is the output? Plus plus a and plus plus b. So I'll get 11 followed by 21, because a value is 10, b value is 20, plus a is 11, plus b is 20. So I have to get the answer 11 and 21. 11 and 21. How many spaces? There are two spaces. Let me remove one particular space. Let's run single space followed by 11 and 21. Got it? You can try with no space there. Next one. 10th question. Again, two variables with value 10 and 20. If 10, this is very simple, but observe, if of, very tricky, 10 equal to 20, then followed by semicolon. Now there is a question. If is terminated with semicolon, followed by printf statement, then else, then a statement, right? Correct? Now, if else is used before, if else is used after if, then it should not be terminated with semicolon. Okay, if only if is there, then you can make use of semicolon. Now this part is syntax error. What error you will get? Else without a previous if, which means there is no previous else before, there is no previous if before else. Okay, every else should have an if keyword. Got it? Okay, now let me change this particular code snippet. You will get compilation error. Now I'll change, I'll remove else part. Okay, then if 10 equal to 20 semicolon, true or false? If of 0, it is false, right? It is false. Then followed by semicolon, which means no operation operator. Single semicolon is no operation operator. I'll get the answer as equal. I'll get the answer equal. See, equal. Why did you get equal? I'll rewrite this code. Enter. Okay, now check here. If a equal to b, semicolon. Okay, which means if the condition is true, then enter semicolon. This line number 8 is outside if conditional statement. You got it? That's why I'm getting equal even though the condition is false. Rather than writing to the next line, I can immediately write after if. This will also work. This will also work. I'll get the answer equal if this particular semicolon is taken immediately after if, will also work. Got it? Next, 11th question. A equal to 1, b equal to 0. What is the condition here? If of a minus minus, so post, so 1 equal to 0. True or false? It is false. So it is if of 0, which means false. It moves to the else part. Then I'm printing the value of b. What is b? B is equal to 0 plus 1 will be 1. Why 1? Because plus b. So I have to get the answer b value as 1. Got the answer b value as 1. Good. So move on to the next question. Question number 12. Okay, now observe. In x equal to 10, come here. If of 10 equal to 10, it is true. This will be replaced by if of 1, which is nothing but true. Correct? It is true. Then it moves to line number 7 because it is true. What is x value? X is initialized to 20 again. It is reinitialized to 20. Then it moves to line number 8. Then it checks if of what is value of x 20. Current value of x 20 is after 7. Okay, equal to 25. It is false, which means if of 0, this is false. Then it moves to else part, doesn't go into line number 9, it goes to else part, line number 11. What is line number 11? I'm changing the value of x. X value is equal to 20 plus 1, which is nothing but 21. I'm printing the value of x, so I have to get the output as 21. Okay, let's check. 21. X is equal to 21. Over. What is the next question? Question number 13. Okay, previously we had seen if within condition, within if it was printf statement, within if you had multiple expressions, right? Now there is a string. Now this is a valid C program, which means it is always true. Any string, it's always true. So I'll get the answer hello, welcome. Okay, and if within if you have any string, then it is true. Okay. 14th question. Now a very tricky question. If of what is x? 4 equal to 2 comma 4, right? Which value will it take? I'm checking whether 4 equal to 2 comma 4. There are two expressions now because it is separated by comma operator. 2 is one expression, 4 is one expression, which is put within parenthesis. When I put any value within parenthesis, it is from right to left associativity, which means last expression will be considered, not 2. Okay, so it will be if 4 equal to 4, which is true. It will be if of 1, right? It is true. Since it's true, I'll get the answer hello, welcome. I'll repeat again. 4 equal to. Now there are two expressions which is put within parenthesis. When I'm putting two expressions within parenthesis, the rightmost expression will be assigned. So it considers only 4, not 2. So it is true. So it prints hello, welcome. Let's check the output. Hello, welcome. Okay. The next question, question number 15. What's question number 15? X, Y, and Z. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now, what is happening if of X is greater than Y? So, 1 is greater than what is Y? 2. Is 1 greater than 2 equal to 3? Okay. Now, after that, you will have if of is 1 greater than 2 false. So, 0 equal to 3. After evaluating that expression, 0 will be there. If of 0, it is false, right? Since it's false, it moves to the else part. Output XYZ. So 1, 2, and 3 will be the answer. 1, 2, 3 is the answer. Next one. Okay. Now this is also very tricky. Observe. X is 10. If of what is X? 10 equal to 20 comma 30. Now there are two expressions. Which expression will 10 be compared? Okay, 20 or 30. There are no parentheses here, which means it is left to right. So it takes 10 equal to 20. First this will be considered as one expression, then 30. Okay, if of 10 equal to 20, 0 comma 30. So if of 0, it takes if of 0, which means it is false. Okay, sorry, one second. X, I'm sorry, it is not equality operator, it is equal to operator. So X equal to 20 comma 30. So it's not equality, it is equal to assignment operator. 10 equal to 20 comma 30, right? So what is happening here? 10 equal to 20 or 30, whether 10 X value, sorry, it's not 10, whether X value is equal to 20 or 30. Initially X value was 10, now I have to assign, reinitialize X value to either 20 or 30. Fine. So what value, 20 or 30? Since there are no brackets here, so it will take 20. So now it will be if of X equal to 20. So it will assign X value with 20 because it is not put within parenthesis. What is X of X equal to 20? It is 20, right? It is true value. If it is true, I'm printing the value of X. So I have to get the answer as X equal to 20. Let's check. Okay, 20. So it is equality assignment operator. Fine. Now let's move on to the next question. Question number 17. Question number 17. Now observe. It's contradictory to the previous question. X again single equal to 2 comma 4. Now it's kept within parenthesis. What is the value of X? It's either 22 or 4. It should be right to left. Okay, it is 4. So it will be if of X equal to 4. What is 4? It is true value. So it enters. I'm printing the value of X. What is the value of X? X equal to 4. Because it is put within parenthesis. Previous example, no parenthesis, it is left to right. What is the value of X? X is equal to 4. Question number 18. Int X equal to 10. If of 10 equal to 7, it's very simple. False. So it moves to else part. What is else part? By. So I'll get the answer as by. Okay, so this is very simple question. Question number 19. Okay, now observe. X value is 15 from line number 5. If of X equal to, again it is equality is assignment operator. What is x? 15 minus 15 greater than 4. Okay, it will be if of x equal to, what is 15 minus 15? 0 is greater than 4. Is 0 greater than 4? Evaluate this expression. Is 0 greater than 4? False. So what is the value of x? If of x equal to 0, x value 0 means it is false, right? It moves to the else part. So it prints by. Let's check. So the answer is by. Got it? Next one. Now, see here, previously we have seen printf within if, right? Multiple expressions within if, single expression within if. Now there is scanf statement here, which means I have to enter, suppose if of, if I've entered 10, I've entered 10 dynamically during runtime. If of 10 is true or false? True, right? But what is the return value of scanf? The number of inputs it has read. If I've entered 10, I'm reading only one value. If I've entered 10, what is the return value of scanf? It will be 1 because I'm reading only one value. So if of 1 is true. It enters, it prints hello, welcome. Okay, now let's run. It will wait for the input. If I enter 10, hello, welcome is printed. Now suppose instead of 10, if I've entered 0, value as 0 here. Okay, input I'm giving 0. True or false? True, right? Because one input, right? 0 is also an input. So it will be if of 1 only. So I'll get hello, hello, welcome as the output. 0 I'll give. Enter. Hello, welcome. Because 0 is also an input. How many inputs it's reading? One input, right? So it will be true. Okay. Question number 21. Observe, if of printf percentage LD is long int. Okay, I'll tell you why I've used long int. Size of backslash 0, size of operator, null character. Usually, since this is an online compiler, I'm executing an online compiler, size of a null character is considered to be 4 bytes. Okay, but usually null character will be 1 byte, a character data type. Okay, so size of backslash 0 means it is 4. Okay. Now printf, I'm printing size of backslash 0. So I'll get the output as 4. After printing 4, the return value of that will be if of 4 will be printed onto the terminal. Then if of 4 is how many characters? 1. So if of 1, it is true, right? So what is the answer you will get? I'll get the answer hello. It's true, right? So 4 followed by hello will be the output. Let's run. 4 followed by hello. 4 after this printf I'll get 4. Then the return value of 4, printf 4 will be 1 if of 1 true. So hello is printed. Okay. Next one. Size of 0. What is size of 0? It is an integer value. Obviously size of integer will be 4 bytes. Okay. So I'll get the answer 4 because of this printf. Then the return value of this printf, once it prints 4, return value will be 1 if of 1 is true. So I'll get 4 followed by hello. This is the same output of the previous example. Okay. Next. Now, so the till question number 22, there were examples of if-else conditional statements. Now we are entering into looping concepts. Okay, few examples of looping I'm just touching up here. Then in my next video, I'll teach you a few more concepts about for loop and while loop. I also do while loop. Okay. So int a is equal to 1, a global variable a is equal to -1. Now it enters into the main function. What will happen? Looping. What is looping? Same set of statements are executed again and again up to the condition specified. Okay, n number of times. That is called as looping. So now while a plus plus, while of, it is post increment. So what is current value of a? -1 equal to 1. Is it true? False, right? So it will be while of 0. False value, obviously, like if else statements, it is 0, which means it's false. It doesn't enter while loop. So after while loop, there are no statements to be executed. So it prints nothing. I will not get anything on the output. This particular code prints nothing. Okay. Next one. Question number 24. X value is 6. While of minus x. So x value is 6, right? Minus minus becomes 5. 5 is greater than 0. It is true. This will be while of, if it is true, it will be replaced by 1. So it is true. So it enters. So output what I'll get? High. Okay, then it goes back to line number 6. Again minus minus. Now this becomes 4. It is true, right? It prints one more high. Again it goes back to line number 6. Now it is 3. 3 is less than 3 is greater than 0. It is true. So it prints high once again. Goes back to line number 6. Now the value is 2. Then it prints high once again. Again it goes back. Now 1. 1 is greater than 0. So again high is printed. Again it goes back to line number 6. Minus minus x 0, which means while of 0, which is false. Okay. Looping terminates. Loop stops here because it is false. So how many times? 1 2 3 4 5. 5 times it has been iterated. So I'm getting the answer. High displayed 5 times. Let us check. High is displayed 5 times. Okay. Next question. While printf percentage d 4. Okay, this is very interesting. Okay, while of, observe, printf percentage d 4. So 4 is printed onto the output. Let me write the output here. 4 is printed once. Okay. Okay. What is the return value of this printf? It's printing 4. How many characters? 4 is only one character. So printf will be 1 less than 5. Is 1 less than 5? Yes. So it will be while of 1. True. Right? So it is true. So it enters. After 4, high is printed. Again it goes back to line number 5. It's printing 4. So again what will happen? 4 is printed. Okay. Again 1. Return value of this printf is 1. It is true. So it enters. Again high is printed. It goes back. Again 4 high space 4 high and so on. So infinite times. 4 is printed infinite times. High is also printed infinite times. Now let's run. See 4 high 4 high is continuously printing. So infinite times. Output is infinite times. Okay. Next question number 26. What is question number 26? Okay, now let's check the same code. A slight modification is done. N is 0. A variable n is declared with and initialized with 0 value. While of printf. Now I am printing. Let me write the output. 4 is printed. Okay, after printf, how many characters? 1 character. So return value of printf will be 1 is less than 5. 1 is less than 5. It's true, right? So it enters while loop. Now there's one more printf high. So after 4 high is printed. It comes here. Now it checks what is n value 0. It is not equal to 5. So it will not break the looping. It moves to else part. What is n value? N is equal to 1. N is changing to 1. So it goes back to line number 6 again. Again it prints 4. Okay. 1 is less than 5, true. So it comes here. After 4 again high is printed. Checks here what is n value 1. Is 1 equal to 5? No, it comes to the else part. N value is incremented to 2. Then it goes back to line number 6. Again 1 is less than 5, which means 4 is printed. 1 is less than 5, true, it enters. So high is again printed. Now what is n value 2? No, it comes here. N value is equal to 3. Again it goes back to line number 6. Again 4 is printed, right? After this printf 4 is printed, return value is 1 less than 5, true. So it enters. High is again printed. N value is 3. It will not go inside. If else n value is equal to 4. So again it goes back to line number 6. Again same thing. 4 will be printed. Then it comes inside. Again high is printed. After that n is 4. It doesn't break the loop. So n is equal to 5. Now it goes back for the uh, sixth iteration. Okay, again 4 is printed. High is also printed. Now it comes here. What is n value? 5. Is 5 equal to, if of 5 equal to 5, it is true. It enters. It breaks the loop. It comes out. So how many times 4 and high is printed? 6 times. Let's check. 6 times 4 followed by high is printed. Okay. Next one, question number 27. Okay, while of what is x value? 0 less than 0 comma 4. How many expressions? While there are two expressions, right? 0 is less than 0, the first one false, which means it will be replaced with 0 comma 4. Which value will it take? If you are very clear with the previous concepts, it takes the second expression. So always it will take while of 4. It is true, right? It enters. High is printed. Output. Then x plus plus. What is x plus plus? X is equal to 1. It goes back again. 1 is less than 0, false, so 0, next 4, again it takes the second expression. So after evaluation it takes second expression is true, second time it prints high. Even x value is equal to 2, again it goes back, 2 is not less than 0, 0, but since the second value is true, it always enters the loop, prints high multiple times, which means infinite times. There's no stopping of while loop here. Okay, even though the first expression is false, since the second expression is true, it takes the second expression and then it enters. So high is printed infinite times. Let's check. Sorry, one second. Let me comment this particular line. Run. See, high is printed multiple times. Okay, let me stop the execution. I'll delete this part of code snippet. We'll move on to the next question, question number 28. What is question number 28? There are two more expressions now. While of 0, comma, what is n? N here, since it is online compiler, n value will always be starting from 0, right? So 0 less than 5, it is true. While of 0, comma, 0 is less than true. True means it will be replaced by 1. Okay. So it since there are two expressions, it takes the second expressions. While of 1, true or false, it is true. It enters. High will be printed once, then again n value incremented by plus 1, so it is 1, it goes here, 0 again, first one is 0, second one 1 less than 5, true, so it comes here, ha is printed again, then n value is changed to 2, it goes back to loop here, again 0, what is n value now? 2, is 2 less than 5, true, same condition, it comes here, prints high again, what is n value? 3, so it goes back, now n value is 3, 3 less than 5, it is true, so again it comes here, inside loop, high is printed, now n value is equal to 4, again it goes back, now n value is changed to 4, 4 is less than 5, true, so it comes here, it prints high once again, n value is 5, now check here, it goes back, is 5 less than 5, no, false, which means this condition, second expression becomes 0, so it is while of 0, second expression, which means it is false. If it is false, it skips the, it terminates the while loop. So how many times high is printed? 5 times. Let's check. 5 times high is printed. Okay. This is how you have to trace a code if any question is asked like this. Okay, next. N is equal to 0. While 0 is less than 3, there are three expressions here. N less than 3, n equal to 0, n less than 5. Okay, so let me check. 0 is less than 3, then n equal to 0, n less than 5, right? For the first time, what will happen? While 0 is less than 3, true, again n values reinitialized to 0. Now what will happen? N will be replaced with 0. 0 is less than 5, true, it enters, it prints high once, output, then n value is again incremented to 1, it goes back, now it 1, n has become 1, 1 is less than 3, true, but again check here, second expression reinitializing n value to 0, so again 0 is less than 5, it is true, it will come inside, high is printed again, n value is again 2, even though I'm incrementing the n value here, 2 less than 3, but again I'm reinitializing n value to 0. It is true, so it enters. Hi, n value is 3. Check here. 3 is not less than 3, right? Next iteration, which means it is false. But since n value I'm changing to 0, the last expression again it becomes true because I'm checking 0 with 5. So always the last expression will be true. So what will happen? Hi will be printed infinite times. Let's check. Hi is printed infinite times. Got it? Because we are reinitializing n value to 0 again in the second expression. The last question for this particular video. Next video I'll be posting few more examples on while and for loop. Okay, now let's check. A equal to 5, b is equal to 8. So what's happening? While plus plus a, what is plus plus a? Pre-increment 6 is less than minus minus b is 7. From 8 it has been changed to 7. It is true, right? It is true. Then while of 1, right? So it is true. It enters the loop. Output high is printed. Then from line number 8 it moves to line number 7. Plus plus a, now this becomes 7. Minus minus b becomes 6, which means it is false. 7 is not less than 6, so it is 0, which means the return value of this will be false. So it comes out of the loop, terminates the program. What is the output? High is printed only once. Let's check. Got it? So this ends today's session. Let me post another video on for loop and while loop. Thank you.